Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So now we're continuing from lesson 17 and page 24. So now all we're doing here in this page, we're going to be practicing everything that we've learned so far. So in order to be able to read this page, you have to do some revision of the last few pages that we've learnt in terms of how to join to a sukun letter. So for example, let's go back a few pages. Starting from page 19. So if you go to page 19, look over here. It's because you have to remember all of these rules, and that's what we're going to be practicing on that page. So now, how to join a fatha letter to a waw sakin. It was aw, baw, taw, thaw, jaw, how, and then practice reading a line of this to make sure you still remember how to read it. And then after you've done revision of this, do revision of page 21 and 20 and 21. So then we learned here of how to join a dhamma letter to a waw sakin, which we said it stretches oo, boo, tu, thu, like that. And then practice reading a few boxes from here just to see that you still remember how to read it. And then on page 21, we learnt how to join a fatha letter to a ya sakin. Then we said it was ay, bay, tay, thay, and then, okay, like that. And then practice a few boxes from here just to make sure that you know how to read it. Okay, so these were you need to remember and recognize these when these come in, when these rules will come in the new boxes that we're going to read. Okay, so now going back to page 24 over here. So now if you look at the first two letters, first qaf with a fatha, which will join to a waw sakin. So again, that's our rule that we learnt over here, isn't it? Fatha letter joining to a waw sakin. So it was over here, yeah? So we said this was qaw. So you should have remembered that, because then if you remember that, then you'll be able to read it here. But if you didn't remember this, you've forgotten this rule on how to read it, then this would have been very hard for you. So that's why I said you need to know everything we've done so far perfectly. So the first letter is qaw. Qaf will join to the waw. Then it's a mim, which has a kasra, and then after it is a ya sakin. So you should know straight away that this is a madd al-asli, and it's supposed to, and the ya sakin will stretch the mim, which we learnt. Where was it? Okay, it's not here, but we learnt it in one of the pages where it stretches. E. So mim will be stretched by the ya sakin. Mi, qawmi, and make sure you pronounce the qaf. And again, now it's the fatha letter joining to ya sakin. Should remember how to read that. Ay. Then it's a dal, which will be stretched by ya sakin. Di, aydi. It's a ra. So these are all maddul most of these are maddul the al-maddul aslis. The ra will be stretched by waw sakin, al-maddul asli. Ru. Then the ha over here will be stretched by the ya sakin. So the ha has a kasra, and then it's a ya with a sakin. Hi, making sure you pronounce the ha. Ruhi. Then it's a dal, then it's a ya sakin. So it will be stretched because the dal has a kasra. Di. Then here, this one line with a dot on top is a nun, and the nun has a kasra, so it's a ni sound. But then there's a ya dot dot with a sakin. So then we learned the ya sakin will stretch the kasra letter. So it's ni, dini. Here, this is a kaf, and then it's a ya sakin. So the kaf will join to the ya, kai. Then it's a dal, which will be stretched by the ya sakin, di, kaidi. There's a dod over here, so dod. And then after it is a ya with a sakin. So the dod will join to the ya, doi. Then the fa will be stretched by the ya sakin, fi, doi, fi. Okay, so that's that. Daifi. That's the first line done. So now pause the video and practice this line 3 times at least. Next line. The ta will join to the dal. Tad. Make sure to try to do a bouncing sound on the dal. Tad. Then the ain will be stretched by the waw sakin. Ru. Tad'u. The ya will join to the ra. Yar. Then the jim will be stretched by the waw sakin. Ju. Yarju. The ta will join to the second. There are 2 tas over here. The first ta will join to the second ta, tat. Then the lam will be stretched by the waw sakin, lu, tatlu. The nun will join to the ba, nab. Then the lam will be stretched by the waw sakin, lu, nablu. Then the kaf over here will join to the mim sakin, kum, nablukum, and making sure you stretch all the maddul aslis that we've learnt. Yeah, so you should stretch nothing else, only the maddul aslis. Nablukum, and at this point you should know all the maddul asli rules, the 3 maddul asli rules by heart, perfectly. So if you don't know them, then you need to stop the video and learn the rules first, and then continue with the video. The ya will join to the ain, ya. Then the fa will join to the waw sakin, fu, ya'fu, and that's like line done. So now pause the video, and once you're ready, go to practice it 3 times. Once you're ready, go to the next line. Okay, here the alif will join to the nun, and ta with the fatha, ta, anta, which is easy. Lam will join to the sin, las, ta fatha, lasta. The ba will join to the ta, batu. So remember, it's different to the ta. So it's not bat, it's batu. So the ba as usual, and then switches to heavy when you're saying the ta. Batu, sha, batu sha, making sure you don't stretch anything in between. The ba will join to the ain, ba, dal with the dhamma, du, ba, du. The nun over here will join to the ha with a sakin, nah, making sure you pronounce the ha properly. Nah, nu, nah, nu. Okay, so this was a fairly easy line. So once you're ready, go into the next line. We'll practice it 3 times though. Now here the alif will join to the kha, akh, then the ra fatha by itself, ra, because there's no sakin on the next letter. Akhraja, akhraja. Okay, so the first 2 letters they joined together over here, but then the ra was by itself and the jim was by itself. Akhraja. Now here the alif will join to the ra, ar, sin with the fatha, sa, so it doesn't join to anything, sin is separate, sa, arsa, then lam with the fatha, la, arsala. The nun will join to the ain, na, ba dhamma, bu, na, bu, dal dhamma, du, na, budu, na, budu. The alif will join to the lam, al, ha with the fatha, ha, al, ha, ma, al-hama. Yes, so only the first 2 letters join together because the second letter has a sakin, and the ha and the mim are separate. Ha and then ma. Next one. Read the ra first by itself, and try to read the ra full mouth. So it's not ra, it's ra, ra. Then here the fa will join to the ain because the ain has a sakin now. It'll be fa. And try to pronounce the ain properly. Rafa. Then it's a nun alif. Na, rafa'na. Okay, now pause the video and practice this line at least 3 times. Okay, next line. Okay, so for this you have to remember your 1-line letters and your 2-line letters. And we said that the letter on top is a 1-line letter and the letter at the bottom is a 2-line letter. And you should already remember. That there are 5 1-line letters, which is a ba, ta, tha, nun, and ya. And there are 3 2-line letters, which is normally at the bottom, which is a jim, ha, or kha, depending on the dots. So now here, we'll look at the 1-line letter. So this is either a ba, ta, tha, nun, or a ya. So now we look for its dots. So there's only 2 dots at the bottom, which must mean it's a ya. So now these 2 dots belong to the 1-line letter, so it's a ya. Now the 2-line letter at the bottom has no other dots, so this must be a ha, because a ha doesn't have any dots. And the ha has a sakin over here, so the ya will join to the ha. Yah. Then the sin has a fatha, sa, yah, sa, making sure you pronounce the ha. Bu, yah, sabu. And next box now. So now here's a ya with a dhamma, you. Now the waw will join to the sin, was, you was, we, you was, we, su, you was, we su. Okay, make sure you read all the letters clearly and don't stretch anything. Yuwaswisu. Now the alif will join to the ghain, ar, then it's a ta. So make sure you read as a ta, not a ta or a twa. Ar, ta, sha. Ar, ta, sha. Fa with a fatha, fa. The ra will join to the ghain, ra, fa, ra. Make sure the ra is full mouth. Ta, fa, ra, ta. Okay, and now that line is also done. Here. So now the alif will join to this letter. This letter is a lam over here. So the alif will join to the lam. So it's al, because the lam has a sakin, doesn't it? Then here's a ha. Letter after it is a mim, sakin. So the ha will join to the mim. Ham. Al, ham. Dal by itself. Do. Alhamdu. Make sure you don't stretch anything. Now here this is alif, and here this is one line with a dot on top, which is the sakin. So the alif will join to the nun, an. Then the ayn will join to the mim, am. An, am. Then the ta, fatha, ta. An, am, ta. An, am, ta. Make sure you read the alif clearly and the ayn clearly. And there should be a big difference between alif and the ayn. So listen to how I read the alif and how I read the ayn. An, am, ta. Okay, so that's that done. Then it's an alif which will join to the ayn, a. Then the ta will join to the ya, tai, a, tai. See that this small line over here, the two dots at the bottom, is a ya with a sakin. So it'll be tai, a, tai. Then this one line, the dot on top, is a nun with a standing fatha. Na. So with standing fatha is the one that you stretch. A. So you're only stretching the standing fatha in this. Don't stretch anything else. And then ka. أعطيناك. Okay, see how I only stretched the na and I made everything else short. أعطيناك. Now here the alif will join to this nun. This one line with the dot on top is a nun. And then the za will join to the lam. Zal. Anzal. It's a nun with a standing fatha. Na. Anzalna. Then a ha with a dhamma. Hu. Anzalnahu. Anzalnahu. Okay, now that line is done. So now pause the video and practice this line at least 3 times. And once you're ready, go to the next line. So now here, this is a ya, which will join to this 3 pointy bits, which is a sheen with a sakin. So the ya will join to the sheen. Yash, ha fatha, ha, yash, ha, do, yash, hadu, yash, hadu. Then the ta will join to the ra, tar. Then the ha will by itself, it has a fatha, ha, tar, ha. Then the qu, tar, ha, qu. Try to pronounce the qu properly. Then the ta will join to the ayn, ta, ra, kasra by itself, ri, ta, ri. Fa by itself, fu, ta, rifu. Alif will join to the qaf, uq. Sin with the kasra, si, uq, si. Making sure you try to say a bouncing sound on the qaf and say the q sound. So it's not uk, it's uq, si, mu, uq, si, mu. Then here, this is one line with 2 dots at the bottom. So it's a ya, but it will join to the next letter. This is a shin, see the pointy bits? And it has sakin on top, sukun on top. Yash, ra fatha, ra. Yash, ra, bu. Yash, ra, bu. Okay, now that line is done. Now pause the video and practice this line 3 times as well. Next line. Now it's a nun with a dhamma, nu. Then a swad by itself as well, si. Because the next letters, they don't have sakin. So you can't join it to the next letter. So nusi. Then the ba, this is one line, the dot at the bottom. So ba will join to the ta. Bat. Nusi bat. Making sure you pronounce the si. Don't say as a nusi, as a sin. That'd be a mistake. So nusi. Nusi bat. Then it says sin with a dhamma. Su. Ta with a kasra. Tri. Sutri. Again, so ti, suti. Then the ha will join to the ta, hat, suti hat. So again, suti hat. Next line is the alif with a fatha, a. Then the tha will join to the ra, thar, athar, na, atharna. And notice how I made everything short. So nothing is stretched in this line or this line either. So everything is short. Wa, or quick. Wa, sin to the ta, sat, wasat. Nun with a fatha, na, wasatna, wasatna. Ba with a kasra, bi. Then here's an alif which joins to the dhal, idh, because the dhal has a sukun. Bi idh. Nun with a kasra, ni. Bi idhni. So bi idhni. Here's a sin with a fatha, sa. Then here is a ya. See that one line with two dots at the bottom, which joins onto the ayn with a sukun. Ya, saya. Then a lam with a fatha, la, saya, la. Okay, so everything's been quick so far. Saya, la. Then this mim will be stretched by the waw sakin. So this is maddul asli. So now, which means you stretch it. Mu, saya'lamu, na. Quick. Saya'lamuna. Okay, so one more time. Sa, the ya joined to the ayn, ya, saya, la, mu, saya'lamuna, saya'lamuna. Okay, so that's that done. Now here, this is one line with two dots at the bottom. So this is a ya, which will join to the sin over here with a sakin. Yes. So the first two letters, yes. Then a ta, see that one line with two dots? That's a ta, will join to the waw sakin, taw. Yes, taw. Then the fa is a dhamma stretched by a waw sakin. So you should all realize that you're supposed to stretch it. So maddul asli. Fu, yes, taw, fu, na. Yastawfuna. So make sure you only stretch the maddul aslis, nothing else. Here's one line with two dots at the bottom, which will join to the letter after it, which is a nun. See that one line with a dot on top, with this, and it has a sukun. So that means a ya will join to the nun. Yan. So dha dhamma, dhu, yan dhu. Then it's a ra, which is stretched by waw sakin. Ru, yanzuruna, yanzuruna. Okay, so now this is quite a difficult line, but it's not too hard if you practice. So what you do is pause the video and keep on practicing this line. Do it 3 times minimum, but if you need to do it 4, 5, 6 times, practice it 6 times, just to make it perfect. And now the last line. And this is very easy, so you should be able to say this even without listening to the video, because this is quite easy. So I want you to pause the video now and try to read this line by yourself first. Then if you can't do it, or you're not sure about something, then listen to the video. But try it yourself first. So pause the video now and practice. And once you're ready, then play the video again so you can listen to the recording. So now here's an alif which will join to the jim. Ajrun, ajrun. Ha will join to the ba. Hablun, hablun. Fa will join to the sad. Make sure you say the sad though. Fas, not fas. It's fas. The sad is much more heavier. Lun, fas, lun. The ayn will join to the dal. Adnin, adnin. Kha will join to the sin. Khus, ra, double kasra. Rin, khusrin. Okay, so now we've done the whole page. So now pause the video and make sure you practice perfectly so that you're ready with your lesson before you go into class. And we'll finish there.